hair's done.
Okay. Look at us. It's like we're gonna hike in a second or something.
Heck yeah, well, like an hour.
So in case anybody's wondering, we're doing a section hike through the Smokies, but we're doing it with another gentleman named Jeff. If he wants to be on this video, then he will be. If not, that's okay as well. But we are also using this section hike as a shakedown for the PCT. Because if you can see, he's wearing this cool Senshi right here, which is what I had planned to do as well, but I failed him and I didn't bring my Senshi.
It may be too cool.
But I'm going to measure his success with the Senshi.
It's quite nice in the 70-degree room.
Yeah, in the 70-degree room. So now we're gonna get some coffee and then meet Jeff at 8:30 at the bottom of
Fontana Dam.
Yeah, like by the dam actually, right? Okay, goodbye, bye. Got ourselves some coffees. 2 coffees for $7.48. Woohoo!
$7.
But let's be honest, the dinner yesterday I didn't feel like was very expensive. Did you feel like it was?
No, it wasn't. Compared to everything else these days, no, it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Ate right with her. You know, Pawnee would be gone.
Oh, 7:49. Some people sleeping in their trucks or our SUVs, and we got a sunrise with some coffee. And we're off. So you can't actually walk there because there's construction. So the actual hikers have to go here, down, and then up this way.
Early, and we couldn't find any in the first gap or two, so we get north and you got to strap those on your pack because you're climbing. Maybe we have another 8.
Here's me. Cool. Leave only your cares. Molly's Ridge, 9.9. Ooh. It definitely looks like somebody camped there, but you're not allowed to.
I was obsessively thinking about it for a long time before I did it like you. But there's somewhere, like once you get 1,000 miles in or like a long way, it becomes something different. And there was just something really awesome to me about I'm living with what I can carry. And I'm having the best life I've ever had, you know? Wanting it to be.
Right up there is. Can't even see it.
Just like a little hook around will be there.
Can you see it? There you go. Shuck Stack. Can you see it? Tell me in the comments if you can actually see it. Boom. Boom. Wow. This doesn't even look real. It just looks like floofy mountains. Floofiness. Icicles. It's a gorgeous day. How you doing?
Gorgeous.
You doing gorgeous? Look at you. You got a fanny pack.
I know, I don't think I'd like it.
No? What do you not like about it? Because you didn't have a fanny pack on the AT. Tell the people who wondered whether to do a fanny pack or not. What's the issue?
I don't need one, but I mostly thought it'd be really good to have one in towns.
Right.
Because my shorts that we're gonna hike in don't have pockets. The Senshi and the sun hoodie don't have pockets.
Correct.
So if anytime we're in town and I'm gonna have to carry my phone and my wallet, it's gonna be carrying in my hands. So I thought I would get a small fanny pack. This is like the Gus McGear Bumpster when they were on clearance at it's one of the smaller ones. So I was trying to figure out, do I want to use it on trail like just for snacks? I usually put all my snacks in my left hip belt pocket.
Yeah.
But then I decided that I would put like stuff that I always wanted with me. So I have like my wallet, my earbuds, my like medication, which is like an asthma inhaler. I have a headlamp, I think I said that. Like a pocket knife and lip balm.
What do you have in your side pockets then?
So
like your pack pockets, I mean.
Right now, this one I just have, my right one I have, what is it called? Gold Bond Friction Defense, which is like some people use
for chafing, yeah.
And then I have hand sanitizer.
Okay.
And right now it's only full because I have my gloves in it because I started with the gloves this morning.
What about the other side?
So the left is all my food.
Oh, food, okay.
Like it's all my food for the day and snacks.
Okay.
So I decided to use that pocket and then, so there's not a lot in here, but all this stuff will fit in other places.
So why don't you like it? Because it's like in a weird spot or?
No, it's actually comfortable. I don't really know what's there. It's just, it's one more thing to have to deal with and I don't know that it's necessary.
All right, cool.
So that's that.
Boom shaka like a thing.
Yeah.
So we were just standing there and there was this weird beeping sound. Kind of like I can't even imitate it. And little chap is like, oh, it's your pad inflator pump, whatever that thing is called, a flex tail, because, and I'm like, oh no, that's what people were talking about. It turns on by itself, but it really wasn't. It was actually my water bottle, because I guess the temperature changed and it just started fizzing air out of it. I don't know really. A whistling noise, right? But I think that's one of the reasons why FlexTail changed it to a double tap for the pump to turn on and not have to just a single tap. So it definitely wasn't my FlexTail air pump or whatever, what that thing is called. So it was the water bottle. Okay, if you followed me, you know that I'm scared of heights. I think it's definitely improved since I've done the Appalachian Trail. But one thing that I didn't do when I hiked the Smokies was I didn't go up Shuck Stack fire tower. So we are taking that side trail now. So we're actually going up to the fire tower. So this is something I hadn't done yet. That's pretty exciting. Okay, here it is. This is gonna be the ultimate one for me because it is not a very sturdy fire tower, as I understand. There's literally just one rail. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh no. So I'm like sitting here, not really ready to stand up because it's very wobbly. Okay. Wow. The views though, I can't even see it. Oh, that's pretty.
Coming through the windows.
Okay. It's filming my
She is like
sadness.
legs bent, like shaking.
I made it back down and I know it seems super ridiculous how heights affect me, being that I've hiked like the AT and I've been on mountains, but if you don't know me, I'm not really afraid of heights from something that's earthly or, you know, made by nature or God. I'm more worried about things that are man-made, and those really, like, I can be on a ladder and it really frightens me, but I can be on top of like a mountain and it doesn't really affect me. So like this fire tower clearly is man-made, and so it was a little bit scary. So watch Little Chap's channel because you get a full-on visual of how ridiculous I look when I get up there. And then there's a random chimney, but I guess Chap said, what is it?
It was that's the base, and that was the fire, like the person who manned this watchout tower.
Oh,
like
okay.
Smoke tower.
Like their little hut.
Yeah, so they stayed there.
And they just keep the
I read that
chimney
somewhere, I don't know where.
Cool. So we're gonna eat a little bit. It's about 52 Fahrenheit, and we hiked around 5 or some miles, and we have about what, 6? What did you say?
6 I don't know, 6.5 or something.
6.5 miles left to shelter.
14 years old. We came up here. I was at Clingman's Dome. I seen a guy walk below there with a backpack on. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And somebody said Appalachian Trail, which I'd never heard of before. So I'll be glad to walk it.
It'll be awesome.
That'd be the place where the helicopter picks me up. You guys ever been to Buc-ee's?
I've never been to Buc-ee's, no.
That's when I went by one.
Huh?
They sell.
The best jerky ever? Really?
I'll give you some.
The first time I ever went to a Buc-ee's was on the way down to the Bartram Trail.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like standing there outside, like, wow, I had this brand new great phone, dropped it and cracked the whole back of it. I bought it specifically to, like, for vlogging with a better camera.
Back on the trail. So that was nice. That was definitely worth it to go up Shuck Stack fire tower. So I'd recommend. I understand that as a thru hiker you wouldn't want to, because it just is off the trail, rather steep. But it's a nice spot to have lunch at, so I recommend it. So we are about 3.9 miles from the shelter, and it's only about 1:30, so we're doing pretty good time. You know, not trying to rush to the shelter for sure. Making sure that the thru hikers get their spots, because we want to make sure that they get the spots in the shelters because they deserve it. You know, the Smokies have some interesting rules when it comes to section hikers are supposed to reserve their spot, and if you reserve it, then you are to throw out a thru hiker from the shelter. And that's just not something that we're gonna do. We respect the rule, but we just really know that it's gonna be extremely cold tonight, and we know that they deserve that spot more so than we do. I would have hated to, I mean, you know, I prefer to be in a tent anyway, but when I first stayed that first night at Molly's Ridge, it was so cold, and I would have hated to have it all set up and then there would be a section hiker telling us to get out. So it's not something that we really want to do because we love thru hiking and thru hikers, so we're taking our time to make sure that there should be a good amount of hikers actually get there. We think anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen are around us, so hopefully we can make sure that they get their spots. So we have come across like a thru hiker who is hiking barefoot. I didn't film him because he didn't really want to be, but I want to show you because we can see his footprints. So I think I can film his footprint. Now it might be him or it might be a Sasquatch. But yeah, you can see even every toe. Pretty cool. So that's Clingman's Dome right there. Right there.
They'll all be gone.
I think I filmed that. Yep, that's what caused me to slip. Well, I just had my first little slip and fall. That's because I was a little bit perturbed. I lost my pack towel, which I use for cleaning my nose. So I lost my pack towel. I have a little extra piece that I had cut off originally. So now I need to get a new pack towel. Also, I realized when I packed my bear bag, that one is getting holes. So I covered it up with duct tape, so it probably will still do well. So it's interesting. So this section hike is actually pretty good because it's like, I'm noticing that my bear bag has holes in it. So, and of course my pack towel, wonderful. I like when it dangles off of here. I do have that extra piece and I just put it into my fanny pack so I can use that, but I don't know how I could have lost it because it has a really great button that it connects to, so. Who are you?
Huh?
Who are you?
Just a random guy in the woods.
Found it. It was there, just didn't see it. We see the shelter. Ah. So I'm going to show some reality right here, where people don't feel like they need to bury their toilet paper. It's super inappropriate and makes it look just horrible.
I carried out the stickers, so I'm not carrying out that.
So I hate to do this to you guys, but somebody has to raise awareness here. So let me show you this. Look at that. Somebody decided to go to the bathroom and just smear it by the shelter. Well, that completes our first day. We are able to stay in a tent. And it was not super easy of a day. So let's see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for watching. Bye.